again, and in this video, I'm here to pay respects to the cameo that I should have definitely included as the best cameo for Rain, certainly the best combo extender, and that is your boy, Scorpion. He does so much for Rain, and he is by far the easiest and most effective combo extender for Rain, particularly thanks to these up flame breaths. And we're going to spend most of the video talking about that up flame breath and how it extends combos. But just as a side note, before we get into that, the other two cameos attacks do also work pretty well for Rain. This overhead can be handy mix after our mid, which goes mid into low. So that can be handy mix, and you can get a simple little combo off of it. Something like that. Or even spend meter. And his back cameo, of course, is kind of handy for a zoner like Rain. It pulls you backwards after your pokes. You get a hit of armor and get pulled full screen. So if your zoning is working successfully, that's cool. Unfortunately, Rain zoning isn't actually that good, so I don't find myself using this too often. But it's theoretically good. Now, how do we talk about combos we get with Scorpion? Let's just start at level 0. This string that we get a lot with Rain, 150 damage. You can't really extend it much with basically any cameo. Someone like Striker, the grenades will hit the opponent, but you don't get anything from it because there's so much recovery and you can't even dash in on time. Even like with this, even if they get hit by the grenades, you can't get in and get an attack afterwards. Even someone with any other combo extending thing or teleports just cannot correctly combo off of this with any level of ease unless you're in the corner. Scorpion, however, very much so with ease. That certainly wasn't an optimal combo, but it's something I can execute extremely easily. Just do my combo, and because Scorpion comes out really quickly, pretty similar to Cyrax and is an ambush, I can call him out and then easily go into my combo extenders. Is that not the coolest thing ever? So how this up breath works is that there's the 3 different ranges. The regular version, kind of just in front of you, down version, a tiny bit in front of you, but the up version appears pretty far away, and that up version is what is really juicy, because as you can see, when he's all the way over there, he's actually facing back towards the opponent, which means he pushes the opponent back towards you, and this means so much for Rain, because the reason he can't extend off of things like this or like this is that the opponent gets blasted so far away from any other cameo combo extender that he can't get anything. But Scorpion, he brings him right in, which is amazingly useful. So that means anytime we're getting combos, you can use Scorpion as an extender, whether it's at the start, in the middle. Scorpion is always useful, which is not the case for any other cameo. No other cameo is as useful as Scorpion. So let's show examples of what kind of combos you can extend and how in slightly different ways. We already talked about off of simple strings like this. Now we can get combos off of it. Even after long things like this, we can do the same extension. You can get this for a slightly better knockdown. But we can also finally use our roundhouse kick. To get awesome, extended, more damaging, better Oki thanks to the side swap, and it brings the opponent close to you. So what? He can extend them in such cool ways. And that's at the where my combo normally would have ended. Usually, Rain doesn't get anything after this. And if I did get anything, it'd just be like a grenade or a knife toss or a spinning Cyrax. But Scorpion lets me full on go into a charged round the world kick, into a back 2, into geyser, which does a lot of damage at the end of a combo, and it gives you great Oki because it leaves the opponent close enough to do a little bit of a dash into a forward 3 that hits meaty. It is just so good. And because it's an ambush that comes out really quickly, of course you've got other amazing situational stuff, like you can just combo off of your down 2. You don't have to press the thing early, like with Kameo or Striker. You have to press the cameo button and then do your down 2. So that like the down 2 then combos into the cameo. But because Scorpion's a fast cameo, you can just do the cameo actually after the down 2. So you don't have to anticipate the combo, you can just do it. And it's so nice. You can just combo easily off of anything. That means off of our pokes, we now get amazing meterless combos. We now get extensions when our combos usually would have ended, because sometimes you're just like, oh, I wish I had a little bit more damage in this combo because it would have killed, but you just can't because your Rain and sometimes you just don't have nice things. But now with Scorpion, you do, and you can get easy 400s just with 1 bar or with no bars, depending on what kind of starter you get. It is just so awesome. And honestly, that's all I have to say. We talked about how the overhead, you can get, different stuff off of it. It doesn't give you nearly as interesting combos as this, but that's basically all you need to know. If you want to time it correctly, you can get round the world kicks off of basically any hit. So if that is something that you really enjoy about Rain, well, Scorpion's definitely the Kameo for you. Or if you just want to extend and get more damage more easily off of a lot more situations, Scorpion is also the Kameo for you. He's just the combo Kameo for Rain. Magnifique! The only thing that I would say is kind of a downside for him is that he doesn't provide much for Rain in neutral. He doesn't have any like ambush projectiles or low projectiles like Kung Lao or anything really like that. So he's really useful for in games where you're confident with your neutral, you're not getting like zoned out or destroyed or anything, and you are getting combos and your combos just are now better. But when you are in neutral, he doesn't give you too much. Like if you are getting zoned out, which can somehow happen, unfortunately, he's not going to do too much for you. But if you are successful at zoning, he can make you slightly better at that by taking you backwards. And he does give you a little bit of mix-up. Just unfortunately, it doesn't combo as easily off of his things. Actually, combos off of forward 2-1, so I guess that's all you need. So a bit of mix, a bit more zoning, but a big, big deal more combos. And to some people, that's the most important thing, and that's totally fair. Also, because he gets a lot more roundhouse kicks in combos now, that means his portals are a lot more useful. Because anytime I do a combo and I've switched sides, now that portal is far more of a threat because I can teleport to it when it's behind the opponent, just, as we talked about in the teleport video. But if I go for Oki after I've, done a roundhouse combo, then it can lead to cool stuff. But yeah, Scorpion's awesome. I highly suggest using him with Rain, especially if you like combos. Who doesn't like combos? So it's a good pick. Try it out. Thanks to those who all suggested it to me, and I'm sorry he wasn't included in the beginning videos. I was just too lazy to unlock all the cameos. Whoopsie. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.